That's not masculine behavior. I'm just gonna be real with y'all. That's not masculine behavior.
Oh, now we're gonna get toxic masculinity?
Somebody else. There's other people in this community that y'all let clickbait everything and y'all don't say nothing.
That me?
This dude's one of the biggest issues in the producer community, and he's always talking about issues in the producer community.
Never go on this guy's stream. He's gonna mute you. And he's gonna be talking about like, oh, haters and toxicity and all this shit. It's like, bro, you're the most toxic motherfucker on here, dude. Problem with the producer community, okay.
The music news for the streets, the music news for your beats, the news for the music stuff that you gonna need.
I'm not really into, I'm not gonna lie, something I'm not into the intro song.
We gonna talk about it.
Like, especially in like a video like this where it's just like commentary. You don't need to do this, bro. Like, I already got sick of my news thing a while ago. At a certain point, you're just like, what, am I just gonna play this every time? Like, maybe I'll make another one at a certain point. This is about Dame. Yeah, I heard. He gave me the drop on it.
It's your guy. Some. Hit the keys. Here today to talk about, I'm gonna talk about some of the issues that us as the content creators are having and some of the issues that some of you guys as subscribers are having as well. So I'll start right off with us as the influencers, the content creators, whatever it is that you wanna call us. How can we do better in this community and how can we make this community better? I feel like one of the issues that we have in this community is the lack of collaborations and the infighting in between different content creators. So it's like, instead of everybody branch.
Yeah, I mean, you know, there's just some shit that's never gonna be settled. Like, I don't think me and Busy will ever settle that shit because, like, the shit he said about me was, like, so fucking crazy, bro. The shit he said about me in that producer community infighting video was so fucking crazy and so fucking defamatory. Like, I could actually probably take him to court if I wanted to, but I'm not gonna fucking do that. And I destroyed him in my response video, like, fucking ratioed on his video. And then, like, he never fucking went back on it. Like, he never, like, said, like, oh, Weaver's not racist. Oh, you know, Weaver's not destroying the producer community. He never said, what else? He never said that he doesn't love my kids more than me. He didn't take that back. Like, all that shit, dude. Like, he didn't take any of that shit back. And then we got on a stream like 6 months later, and then this guy just starts talking about analogies the whole fucking time.
Out and working with each other, trying to not just grow their brand, but grow the producer space so that more people hop into the space and so that more people are willing to view my content, your content, Av, Weaver, whoever it is. We just need to do a better job of working with each other because that's what all these other.
And then like Av, I don't really have a problem with, but like he will like say some fucking crazy shit that needs to be called out sometimes.
Different genres are doing. So let's take a look at some of these other genres over here. So like when you look at like Kai Cenat, right? Kai Cenat doesn't need help from anybody. But look at all these streams and stuff he does with iShowSpeed because they're helping each other.
I mean, I've collabed with something a few times. I do like interview collabs too.
Grow each other's brand. So you see there's a video, there's a video, there's a video, all these shorts, video after video after video after video after video, because they want to help grow that stream space. So you'll see like,
well, it's not even that they want to help grow the stream space. It's one that they want to like cross-pollinate their audiences, you know?
Kai Cenat has worked with all kinds of different streamers like Aiden Ross or, you know, the AMP group, or he's had all kinds of different people come in. So he's collaborated with all kinds of artists from Kevin Hart to Nicki Minaj to just everybody, right?
Okay, the reason why they're collabing, those streamers are collabing with them is because like they realize like Hollywood and like the music industry realize the power of like really big streamers, and they're trying to like get some of that advertisement, and like they realize they could pay a lot less for that than what they would have to pay in order to advertise with like YouTube or Facebook or whatever the fuck.
So that's how his channel is blowing up. That's how that whole subgenre of streaming is blowing up, is because they're all working together. So like, let's come over here and look. Here's another different category, right? So like when we talk about Uncle Roger, so you see all these collaborations with him and just Guga alone, right? So him, Guga, tried Guga steak.
How does he know anything about this shit? I've never heard any of this shit.
Tried Guga steak again. Some of Guga and Josh Wiseman's food. And he collaborates with a lot of people too, Josh Wiseman. All these people have millions of subscribers, but they're willing to continue.
Well, yeah, it's a win-win for both of them.
To work with other people because they're going to grow their brand and they're going to grow, you know, the genre, the whole entire producer.
I appreciate something. He ain't a salesman or a wannabe gatekeeper like BWB. True.
Community genre. That's what we should be trying to grow. So then we come over here. Let's look at, I don't know, smoking with AB. How much does he work with Mr. Make It Happen? So, you know, boom, Mr. Make It Happen.
The streaming industry, it's more than stealing each other's fans. No, I'm not saying stealing each other's fans. Cross-pollination. Like, you know what I mean? Someone who's like a fan of Speed, iShowSpeed, sorry. You know, they may watch Kai Cenat on their stream, be like, oh, wait, I actually like this guy. I thought I didn't like this guy, you know, and vice versa. That's basically what I'm saying. Like, they're not trying to steal each other's fans. They're trying to share each other's fans.
Mr. Make It Happen. Mr. Make It Happen here. You can see him, you know.
Okay, I think we get the idea for this part. I'm gonna skip ahead a bit. Sometimes he goes into things like more than he needs to.
So AB already had 1 million subscribers. Matt, Mr. Make It Happen, only had like 50 or 60,000 subscribers. And AB reached down to him to pull him up to his level because he thought it'd be cool to work with them.
See, like I would do this more often if people like made like good videos. I don't know. I just never see that many people with like less like you know, a smaller audience where I'm like, oh shit, like this guy is like funny, he makes like good videos or something like that. Usually people like have a lot more subs than me, you know?
And he saw some things that he was doing. And this is just from their podcast that came out today.
Me a message as I'm about to type him a message. We never spoke before ever in life.
Right.
So we must have been on the same train of thought because you're reaching out to me as I'm about to reach out to you. So I said, fuck it, I'm gonna wait, see what he about to say.
Right. And so what's kind of fake, because they both confirmed that, like they both went to go blind message each other at the same time. That's kind of weird.
Yeah, that sounds like bullshit. It could be true though. I mean, it could be true.
So I stopped typing immediately and just let him send it. He just said, hey, I see your channel, you doing good, you know, keep doing your thing. I'm like, well, shit.
Hey, let me pick your brain real quick.
I'm trying to learn as much as I can from you because at the time you probably got almost 700,000 subscribers on YouTube, and I'm like maybe 50,000, 60,000, something like that.
But look, what I saw, I knew you was gonna be where you at.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You hear the love that they give each other in other communities. It's like in our community, we have this crabs in a barrel community.
Okay, he's definitely he's speaking truth about that. There definitely is like a crabs in a bucket vibe for sure.
Crabs in a bucket community.
Yeah, I was like barrel. Like what the fuck? You put your crabs in a barrel, dude? What the hell?
So I'll give you one more example real quick. Two more examples. So you see here, Marcus Brownlee and Linus Tech Tip. How much do they work? And I'm only going through all these different examples because
7 years ago.
Because these are different genres or niches on the internet.
Okay, yeah, this is gonna be give me that smoke. I want that smoke.
Together in order to improve the niche that they're in. Now, when it comes to our niche,
I think part of the reason it's like this with the music production community is because it's so oversaturated. You know, it's so oversaturated that people feel like they have to fight for it. Like they have to fight for attention, so to speak.
This is how we react. And I wasn't even going to comment on this. I was just going to let it go. But I'm like, nah, let me go ahead and comment on it because it's like this dude's one of the biggest issues in the producer community, and he's always talking about issues in the producer community.
Ooh.
So I know a lot of you guys see.
Ooh. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, let's go. Let's
in this stream right here.
I'm hyped on this, bro.
Drunk something tries to defend Weaverbeats. Convo goes left.
Bro, I like how something's got the downvote on that, dude. Let a guy let him know. Dame does not let people talk ever. That's one reason I would never go on this dude's stream, bro. Never go on this guy's stream. He's gonna mute you, dude. And he's gonna be talking about like, oh, haters and toxicity and all this shit. It's like, bro, you're the most toxic motherfucker on here, dude.
Well, if you didn't see how this started, because this went down on a stream. So this went down on a stream.
Oh, he punched that dislike button. Bro, he choked out that dislike button. He kicked down the door and fucking choked out the dislike button.
On this date right here.
Dame is just acting. He's not really mad like ever. So he wasn't mad when he made like 5 videos about me in like the span of a week. All right.
The stream was like 12 days ago. And I just popped into Dame's stream and I was watching it because it was last Sunday.
Also, he said he wants to kick my ass at Nam. So I don't know, bro. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if maybe he's acting, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know why you'd act about that.
Or it was 2 Sundays ago. So that day I had recorded a video, edited a video. I did a live stream, and then I had company come over. We watched football all day. When they left, it was like 11 o'clock or something. It was like 11:15. And I had some more company coming over at midnight. So I was like, just popped on YouTube. Dame's stream was on. So me and Dame had made up or whatever from the beef that we'd had before or whatever. So
I'm getting a booty call at midnight. All right.
I was watching the stream and somebody was in there and they were just acting wild. So I just,
if he has Dame as bad knees, so I could just run basically.
Commented that ninja was fighting in the shadow realm. That's all I commented, right? So then here's Dame, because the way Dame makes it seem, he doesn't make it seem like he's the one who was begging me to come up on stream, right? So let's just make it seem like, let's make it what it is, right? Yeah, was I drunk? Yeah, it was 11:30 at night on a football Sunday. I'm 43 years old. I can drink if I want to. So like, and for us in our community, it's like you're trying to shame me, drunk something, tries defending Weaverbeats, but that's not how the conversation started, you know? Like we got on Weaver.
One thing too about Dame that's like really pussy, dude. So like when he would put my name in the title before, he would use 2 words and then he would get fucking like dislike bombed to hell. But now he puts Weaverbeats 1 word because he's like, oh shit, I can kind of like slide it in there. You know what I mean? I can slide it in there. You know, my audience can talk shit about him or whatever, but then my audience won't actually see it.
Defending Weaverbeats, but that's not how the conversation started, you know? Like we got on Weaver because you brought him up, right, in that conversation. So this was the topic of the actual stream, was subscribers address major issues in the online community, right? So then this is where he asked me to come get on stream.
Yo, hey, some HCK, bro, I think you should come up here too, bro. I think you should come up here too, you know, and put on the table what you think are some of the key problems. You are an influencer, so I think it would be dope to get your perspective.
You know what's funny is like Dame has been like talking about major issues in the online music community for like fucking years, dude. Like, what the fuck, dude? Like, do something about it or just shut the fuck up. You're acting like this is a goddamn fucking calculus issue to fucking solve. Like, if there's some issues, fucking figure it out, bro, and then fucking handle it. Like, so maybe if we all put our brain power together, we might be able to solve it.
On what you think the core problems are in this community and how those things can be solved for sure.
All right. So then I was like, nah, or something in the chat because I had plans. So what did I say? I said, I got like 10 minutes if I'm up next.
Also, yeah, blocking people with no profile pic, that is the most pussy shit ever. Like, bro, you want to know why? I'll tell you why he blocks people with no profile pictures, okay? It's because he can't dox you then. He can't control you then. That's why he does that, bro. He wants to be able to fucking control you, dude. And he acts like if you're anonymous, then like you're, what, like you're worthless or some shit. It's fucking goofy, dude. That's why his chat is fucking dead all the time, because he blocked everybody from talking in there. Because he can't stalk them. Exactly. He's actually doxed people before. If you look at his community tab, you can go find it. Go look, bro. Like, there's pictures. He will dig up like the fucking names and pictures of people. He is the reason people use anonymous accounts. Exactly, bro. That's the exact reason people use anonymous accounts, because of people like him.
Though I ain't trying to be weird, but I got stuff to do. Right? Because I wasn't planning on getting in this dude's stream. I had stuff to do. I had plans, right? And so then he's talking trash like, oh, there's 7.
Now, I don't know if doxing is actually illegal. It's definitely unethical, and it's definitely against YouTube's TOS. Did he choke a pit bull, though? Yeah. I mean, something did. I mean, hey, that was a different time, man.
I got other stuff to do. My night wasn't predicated on getting into your stream. So then I just respond back, that's the problem. I already had plans. You put me on the spot to hop in. I'm just telling you I got something to do. I got company coming over in like 45 minutes. I can't cancel that. And so then in return, he's like, oh, you don't care about this space and all this. Like, bro, I'm not canceling my plans to get on your live stream and talk to you. And then you guys seen the conversation went left. So it was a smooth conversation for most of the conversation till we started talking about Weaver. But it's like,
that's pretty fucking funny. Oh, another thing too, I'm gonna reveal some shit, bro. Yeah, he does have some hilarious trolls on his stream. He never thinks it's funny, but it's fucking hilarious. So you said California has some of the strictest laws in the US against doxing. Another thing too is they have I'm pretty sure it's like a 2 consent state for phone calls, and Dame records people's phone calls. That's another thing too. Just saying, it's like that's against TOS and against the law. Just saying.
Us as the music producers, we don't listen to each other. We just take the parts that we want to hate on or that we want to like, and then we latch onto that and then we attack it. So like Weaver told Dame, he doesn't think that he robbed the dude, but you'll see how our conversation ended with
bro. This is exactly why I'm not ever apologizing to Dame, because I said in that fucking stream that I don't think he robbed the dude. I don't think like I said he was in his rights to keep the $500, right? And for like what he was upset about was that I let the dude that accused him of that speak his piece on the stream, and he actually ran in that stream because of that, and that's what he didn't like, and that's why he made a bunch of videos about me afterwards. Like, it was just some like super pussy shit.
Dame saying,
and then that's the reason why I haven't addressed like the videos he's made, but I might at some point. Like, I don't know, like if he keeps playing around, well, you know. I'm not gonna say anything else, but yeah.
Oh, well, Reaver said that I robbed this dude and all.
Well, the thing is, I'm never gonna apologize for something that wasn't wrong, you know? Like, especially publicly, bro. You're never gonna get me to do that.
No, that's not what he said. And he said multiple times that he doesn't think that the dude robbed you or you robbed the dude. He think that you should have gave the dude the $250 back or maybe a little bit more, but he doesn't think that you robbed the dude for $500. And he said that multiple times in the chat. I just went ahead and cut out some of what I was saying. None of that's really relevant. I just kind of got my point across there real quick. I don't want to spend this whole video talking about Dame and Weaver.
This was kind of a tangent, dude.
I'm just saying that's an example of issues that we have in this space, but that's just not something that's going on with me. That's with a lot of people. And so in this space, it's so easy for everybody to fight with each other instead of just getting over it. Like if you were face to face with somebody, you'd probably take it, some of the comments as a joke, but instead we don't take them as a joke. So,
well, the thing is like, this is true, like for the most part, but I think there's certain people that you can't do this with. Like, I don't think Dame is someone like this. Like, he's trying to start shit, you know? He's trying to start shit. So I don't know, like you don't just like make peace with him, bro. Like, he's trying to get people to apologize for things they don't do. Like, he's trying to dox people. Like, it's just, I don't know. I don't think you just like squash it with that guy.
Another thing that I think that us as influencers can do is that we can do a better job of
Another thing too, I'm sorry to pause Andy here, but when I was saying here, people who do good business don't usually launch into hissy fits when their business practices get exposed. See, the thing is too about that, he drew way more attention to that than there was originally. There was like no attention to that. Like if you watch the stream that it's on my channel, it's called like Dame Taylor Doesn't Want You to See the Stream. I only changed it to that title because he was making a bunch of videos about me. I changed it to that because I was like, oh yeah, that'll probably make more sense to like change it to that because like it'll like, you know, his audience might see it then at that point.
supporting your dream. And what I mean by that is not crapping on other music genres, not crapping on the type of music that you want to do. So if you want to do sync license,
yeah, that's what I was saying, the Streisand effect. Yeah, he caused way more attention to that by like making all these videos about it. So if anybody is like thinking he's a scammer now after that, it's his fucking fault because that's not what I said in the stream. And he drew all this attention to that situation after. So like, yeah, like he was kind of just Streisand affecting it. It was really weird.
We should support that and try to help you get sync licensing. I mean, not like personally sending your beats out, but just giving you the tips and the tools that we have to make your music better. If you want to be a producer, if you want to be an artist, if you want to be somebody who just plays an instrument, if you just want to be, you know what I'm saying, an engineer, that's up to you. And I see a lot of influencers talk trash about other different stuff or other different parts of music other than being an artist or being like a commercial artist, you know? But not everybody wants to be a commercial artist. Not everybody wants to be out there like that. Some people just want to sit in their room, make music, send it off and get paid. That's what they want to do. So I think we shouldn't knock other people's dreams or try.
Bro, I think something should shorten his name. That's something I've told him from the beginning. Like I was just like, bro, you gotta shorten your name. This is way too long. I'm not saying something, hit the keys every time I'm fucking trying to talk to you, bro.
To make them follow our dreams. Another thing that I think us as the content creators and the influencers could do a little bit better is that we need to all be honest. You know what I'm saying? At least as honest as you can. I don't try to make something look better than it is. Typically, that's why I do my stuff the way that I do it. You guys can hear everything in action. I don't put any effects on the stuff if it's like a virtual instrument. So you're just hearing the synth by itself, and then I'll demo that, and then I'll go through the stuff. Just, you know, like as it is. There's no script. There's none of that stuff. So you're just getting me in real time telling you what I'm thinking. We have people who will grift for like Unison Audio, and it's not fair to the new subscriber or the new musician to put their trust in you, and you sold them on a $300 piece of crap that they can't use. I do believe that you should be able to review whatever you want to review so that there is a place for that review. But if you know that shit ain't worth $300, man, you need to say that shit, you know? They're probably giving you a couple $1,000s or whatever for that video, but still, man, you know, you're costing a bunch of people money.
So yeah, the problem with when it comes to taking shady sponsors, people got to make sure they take like legitimate sponsors. Cause like, especially if you're going to take a sponsor too, or, you know, you get sent software or something like that, you got to make sure you actually like believe in the company and it's something that you would pay for even if they weren't paying you. And also make sure you're not shilling for the fucking company, you know, to like, when I say shill, I'm not saying like not taking money and not disclosing it. Well, obviously don't do that too, but also like if they're paying you to sponsor it, like you don't have to suck their fucking dick, dude. You don't got to trick people into buying it. They're paying you to show it off. Like they're not paying you to fucking like lie about it, you know? Like you got to respect your audience, bro. Like let's say you got 150,000 subs, bro. Like you can't like fucking betray 150,000 people just because a sponsor's paying you money. And I feel like a lot of people do that.
I feel like a lot of the content creators or the reviewers, they are too harsh on products sometimes. So like I have actually the opposite take here. Weaver said some bullshit about me in a stream where he said like a lot of the free stuff that I demo for you guys is
oh, well, no, I do agree with that. I think just like all videos like that, okay, let me finish. Let's hear what he's saying.
Too harsh on products sometimes. So like I seen Weaver said some bullshit about me in a stream where he said like a lot of the free stuff that I demo for you guys.
I don't think it was about him. I can't remember exactly. I don't think it was about him in particular.
I think sometimes that we get disconnected as content creators where we think that everybody has the tools that we have. So we think that everybody's using Ableton, or we think that everybody's using FL Studio, or we think that everybody's using Logic or whatever the case.
Okay, I think he's got a fair point there. Let me say my piece on that though. So I do think a lot of these like videos where it's like, oh, new free plugins of March, new free plugins of like May or whatever. A lot of those free plugins, like they're just like, they're not good. Quite often there's stuff that you have in your stock DAW devices, and I don't know. I just feel like a lot of times people make those videos because they get views. I'm just keeping 100 here. There's nothing wrong with doing it. Hey, if you want to fucking do it, do it. But I'm just saying, like, that's why I don't make those videos. Like, there's a reason why it's like, oh, top 50 free VST plugins you can get of all time. Yeah, because there's probably only 50 you can get of all time that are actually good. You know, that's kind of my take on that, at least.
Nah, man, there is a huge portion of my community that lives in countries that don't have the most amount of money. So they can't afford to spend money on plugins and stuff like that because there's no...
Well, see, I'm not even talking shit about that. I'm just saying, like, a lot of times they are valueless. Like, there's a reason why they're free. But, like, you know, like, for instance, there are good free plugins, bro. Like, Vital's a great fucking plugin. Vital's awesome.
return on that investment. So I always will do the free plugin reviews because there's people out there using LMMS. The stuff that I'm reviewing, I had to catch myself there. The stuff that I'm reviewing is better than all of, you know what I'm saying, the effects and the synths in LMMS. Or like,
dude, the way he's saying LMMS.
Like, you know, waveform, it's pretty decent, but a lot of this free stuff is better than all the sounds in waveform, you know, so on and so forth with all these free plugins. The same with like MPC beats. There are some like sounds that are better. So like a lot of these pianos and these synths and stuff like that are better.
So yeah, I'm not really trashing that stuff as much. I'm more so trashing like the effect plugins, if anything.
I feel like there's a tier list. We'll just say it's a 3-tier list, right? So we'll say there's fire plugins, there's okay plugins, and there's trash plugins. I feel like if it's a free plugin and it's usable, it has to at least be okay. Because like...
I don't know about that. I mean, we define usable. Like you're saying install it and it works? Or you're saying like usable as in you can use it on a song? I think it depends.
Like we as the consumers and the influencers, let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and tie this into now as the subscribers, what you guys could do better. And it's not complain about everything. So the reason I kind of skipped right to there is because these two go together. So as the content creator and as the subscriber, it's not fair for me to be like, oh, this free plugin is trash. When it gets the job done, somebody probably spent a month, 2 months developing it. I mean, they gave it to you for free. You know, they didn't charge you for it. How can it be trash, you know? Or like people are making...
I mean, maybe not trash. You could say it's not good. You know, people, it really depends on the words you're using, man. I think it really depends.
$20 plugins and it's got 100 presets in it or 200 presets in it, and you're complaining that it's too much or stuff like, it's just, we got to stop complaining about the little thing.
There's definitely a point to be made about what he's saying here. I think it depends. I don't know. I think it really depends.
Right? Yo, it's
something bitching about lack of collaboration is wildly ill-informed. Well, okay, Andrew Huang, 5 producers, 1 sample exists, UK producer. Well, I think he mentioned the UK stuff, but I can't remember though. The Andrew Huang 5 producers one though, like that's like so... Problem with what Andrew Huang does is I feel like it's like super, like he picks the most random fucking, like not even random, the opposite of random. Like it's like weird, like the people he'll pick people like with like no fucking audience and then like fucking launch their career. It's so weird. Like he picks the weird, like he won't like pick people from like the actual, you know, music producer community or whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Like this community complains so much that y'all made White Sea Studio take down a video about Temu. So he got a sponsored video.
Bro, okay, the reason why I get really mad about that though is because Av McCree fucking got away with it, dude. He fucking got away with it. He got away with the same shit, and then he talked shit about White Sea Studio under his Temu video. Av McCree made the same video 3 months before. Then he turns around, sees White Sea Studio making the same video, and then fucking, I think I have the comment saved, bro, because that actually pissed me off, bro. Like I was like shit talking Av for that. See, this is like part of the reason why this kind of shit always happens, because of this kind of shit, dude. Like, look at this, bro. Av McCree made a fucking Temu sponsored studio video. Then he turns around and comments this on White Sea Studios video, doing the same fucking thing, bro. Just, come on, bro. You can't be serious, man. You can't be serious. Like, he should be thanking his fucking lucky stars that he got away with it. He got away with it, and he just turns around and fucking shits on fucking White Sea Studio. Like, come on, bro.
From Temu, and y'all complained so much that y'all made this man take the video down and cancel his sponsorship. And it's like, why? Why can't he do a sponsored video for Temu?
I don't know, bro. I had like, I wasn't upset with it the way a lot of the people were with that video. I can kind of understand why they were upset a little bit, but like, I wouldn't unsubscribe from him or anything, like, or dislike it, but I would just not watch it, you know?
Like, I've done 2 sponsored videos for Temu.
No, dude, no, dude.
And I stand behind these videos, right?
Okay.
So like I
No, never mind. Disliking the video.
did a review on a $299 mic,
I'm just
like
kidding.
$1849, $58.99 mic, right? So these mics were all decent. Like for the price, they were decent. I gave these mics to my little cousins, and one uses it to record his bass guitar, his trumpet, his flute, and something else. And then the other two, one records their vocals in it, and the other one games with his, right? So it's like the mics will get the job done. I mean, they will get the job done. Or like I did a bunch of cheap instruments, and I made a beat on stream with all the cheap instruments that I got, right? And I would still stand by those cheap instruments.
I wonder what I'm really curious what the budget was they gave him, because I noticed they give different budgets to different creators. Like White Sea Studio was like $500. Then Apicree was $250, dude. They probably gave like a fucking $50 budget to something. They actually hit me up too, and I'm like, even before I saw the White Sea Studio video, I was like,
I still got them in the drawer, and I still use those to make beats all the time, like the shake.
I didn't even think there was anything that bad in the White Sea Studios Temu video, because I have a reaction to it for members, channel members only on my YouTube channel, and like he was like pretty like. He was being pretty thorough about it, you know. Like I don't know, like he wasn't. There was like a few things he said that were kind of like, I feel like you're trying to sell this a little too much to people.
And all that stuff. I use them all the time to make beats from the house. So I really don't understand why y'all went so hard on this dude White Sea Studios for getting a sponsored video. When we do sponsor,
It wasn't just a sponsored video. It was because it was Temu sponsored video. I think because he does the snake oil series, you know. I agree something should get rid of the intro in his videos. Yeah, that's just like a criticism. That's like not even. I'm not even trying to like hurt his feelings or anything. Like the intro, like it makes me want to not watch it. Like no offense to him.
sponsored videos, it's different than like the rest of these other niches.
Nah, I'm not gonna do the Temu video. I have an integrated sponsor video I've been doing for someone else, so that's gonna come out soon. I would never. I don't do sponsorships for things that I don't like want other people to buy.
Not seeing like a 2-minute ad for VPNs or
Bro, that's better. That's fucking better. We should be doing that. We should be doing that. I actually got an offer for something like that. I didn't follow up on it. I should. We should be doing that, dude. We really should. Like, bro, we really should be doing VPN ads instead of like fucking Temu sponsorships. Like, that's way better. That's way fucking better. Wait, did he say don't do that?
understand why y'all went so hard on this dude White Sea Studios for getting a sponsored video. When we do sponsored videos, it's different than like the rest of these other niches. So you're not seeing like a 2-minute ad for VPNs or, you know,
Yeah, you could kind of see the shame in White Sea Studios' face. That is true. But I feel like people like and trust a lot of these other people too. But maybe he's held to a higher standard. But like, bro, like, why is he held to a higher standard though? At the same time, because like his reviews are phoned in. I'm gonna say this over and over again, bro. His reviews are phoned in. He doesn't read the manual. He just turns on the fucking camera, starts playing with the plugin, and then films the whole fucking thing. And then that's the video. Like he just films like 15 minutes of footage and then edits it down to like 10 minutes. They aren't reviews, they're demos. I agree. Like that's what I'm saying. Like he does like first looks with plugins. Like it's like I don't even understand what standard they're holding him to, because he's not held to any real standard. I guess maybe like because he has the snake oil series, you know, like, but like the snake oil series is fucking bunk, dude. Like the snake oil series is snake oil. Like it's just a first look. It's not even like a real review. That's kind of why I made the whole plugin police series before. I don't know. Like I kind of stopped doing those because I kind of hate it. It's tedious and it's not worth the amount of effort. There's honesty in real first impressions. I guess that's true, but like there's also like a lot of missing information and missing opinion in it, you know, and people are buying things based off first impressions. So that's kind of bad.
ad for Raid Shadow Warriors or whatever, Shadow
Legends, and that shit sucks. It's so bad. There's an option for it to autoplay itself.
Legends or whatever it is.
I've played it before because one of my friends had a sponsorship for it on stream, and then he got paid extra money if people played it for like an hour or two or whatever. So I installed that shit and just had it autoplay for like 2 hours.
Or for HelloFresh or whatever that stuff is.
I was supposed to do a HelloFresh sponsorship, but they wouldn't send me they couldn't send the fucking food to Hawaii. So I was just like, fuck, I'm not gonna do a sponsorship for something I haven't even tried.
You're not getting a 2-minute break in the middle of our video. So when we get a sponsored video, if we do a good job representing the video, then don't go all hard in the comment section and try to cancel somebody for getting a sponsored video. Like every other niche gets sponsored videos. Every niche.
Well, those are like usually it's like a minute ad read, but yeah.
Niche gets sponsored videos, but we can't get sponsored videos.
No, we can. I've gotten them. I can get more. I don't know why they hit me up, but not other people. I don't fucking get it either, dude.
Because for obvious reasons, it's a little harder in our niche. Like
I'll get hit up sometimes by people where I'm like, whoa, dude, like I use your shit, dude. What do you mean Topaz Photo has hit me up, bro? Like, you mean the AI upscaler? What?
We're not going to get all the same advertisers and sponsors and stuff like that, like those other people are. But still,
No, we can.
if somebody gets
It really depends on the viewership, I think.
the sponsorship, just let them do it. If you can tell they're not being shisty with the sponsorship, you know? And then it's like, y'all don't even keep the complaints consistent with the
I agree, dude.
influencers about.
I fucking agree big time, bro. They're not keeping it consistent because why the fuck White Sea Studio get all that and then Ab McCree didn't get all that and then Ab McCree was able to talk shit in the fucking comments about it and people were fucking upvoting it. Like, what the fuck, dude? I feel like I'm going crazy. I feel like I'm going fucking crazy here. Like, sometimes I'm just like, bro, I kind of want to just like do something else either on YouTube or with my life because this shit on here does kind of drive me crazy sometimes. Like, I feel like I'm the only one seeing some of this shit. Race doesn't have anything to do with it. I didn't say that.
The complaining, right? So it's like, for instance, I made one video with the clickbait title, right? One video with a,
You may want to retake that or something. I don't know what the fuck you said. I know you meant to say clickbait, but
for instance, I made one video with the clickbait title, right? One video with a clickbait
no, I got you, dog. I got you. I know what you're
title,
saying.
right? Y'all murdered that video. It's got like 20% thumbs down, and it was just me
That's not that bad.
saying I'm leaving.
You should see some of my second channel videos, bro.
And when I left it. I went to Vegas to go get my kids. How y'all going thumbs down a video of me going to get my kids?
All right, that's pretty fucking funny, dude.
How do y'all follow the channel? Y'all know that's been a struggle over the last 4 or 5 years, right? But then there's other people in this community that y'all let clickbait everything and y'all don't say nothing. And then when the videos come out, y'all run to the clickbait. So it's like, y'all at least
Is that me? I don't think, do I clickbait?
got to be consistent. If you're not going to complain about one person,
You know, the thing is, you know what the thing is, bro? Like with the clickbait thing, I think if you clickbait more often, people will kind of already know. Whereas if you just do it once in a while, like people are just like, what the fuck, dude? Like, you know what I mean? Like it's kind of like a shock to the system.
to clickbaiting, don't complain about nobody clickbaiting. If you're going to complain about one person clickbaiting, then you need to complain about everybody clickbaiting. But y'all got to be consistent. You know what I'm saying?
Like I said, bro, I think it depends on the audience. Like if you build an audience based off of, I don't think I clickbait, but I do think I try to make clickable things, you know? Like I try to make it as enticing as possible without lying. I might like exaggerate a little bit, but like there's the difference between straight up lying, like you're like clicking on something thinking it's something else, and then like making something like as interesting as possible, right? Like I feel like there's like a scale of clickbait, because I feel like with clickbait, it's like you fucking put like a picture of tits or something, and then like you click on the video, and then it's like just a fucking bird walking around or something. You know what I mean? Like there's like that's like full on clickbait. That's a big difference.
And like y'all can't be letting some of the influencers or content creators get away with stuff that y'all aren't letting other people get away with. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to be consistent too. And then the last thing I want to talk about with the complaining topic is just that we all complain about everything. So we complain about companies, plugins, updates, upgrades, all this
You need a clickbait meter? That's actually a good idea.
other stuff, next versions, next gen, stuff like that. I will say this, and I've said it before, I'll say it again. Sometimes the update or the upgrade isn't for you. So sometimes if they're just adding 3 or 4 pieces, it's for the next person that's going to buy the software. So do you feel slighted? You shouldn't. You know, like,
Well, I mean, you don't have to feel slighted, but I do think it's worthy of criticism because I don't know, like it feels like they're trying to like milk the update.
if you had a 2019 Civic and a 2020 came out, you're not going to trade your 2020 in for just 2 or 3 features. So why are you looking at it different with these plugins and stuff like that? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes every upgrade isn't for you, and that is okay. If you're making fire music, what you got, you shouldn't even be worried about the upgrade. There's no need to get your panties in a bunch or nothing like that, just, you know, for updates or upgrades and stuff like that. So
Okay, one thing worth mentioning here, there's a difference between updates and upgrades. Updates are like free, and those are like small incremental updates, and the upgrades are like usually you paying, you know?
another thing is the infighting. So I talked about this briefly with us as the influencers, but you guys as the subscribers have to stop going to other people's comment sections because of what another influencer said. So if you're watching influencer A,
Yeah. Like for instance, if I say something bad about something or Dame, like yeah, I think you shouldn't just go over there and harass them. Well, maybe Dame. I don't know. Maybe Dame. I don't know. Maybe Dame. But yeah, not like somebody like it depends. There's a scale. There's a scale for sure.
influencer A has a problem with influencer B, you guys have to stop going to influencers B's channel and just giving them a bunch of negative comments. Like, especially on stuff that doesn't even involve you, you know? Like if you weren't going to watch the channel anyway, you have no dog in that race, then why would you watch this person's content and then run right over to somebody else's content and talk trash? That's nasty.
Come on. It's simple, dude. Because I hate them. Come on, because I hate them.
That's like gossiping. That's not masculine behavior. I'm just gonna be real with y'all. That's not masculine behavior. You know, you don't go from one place to another place and talk
now we're gonna
smack
get
to somebody
toxic
because
masculinity?
somebody else doesn't like a piece of their content, but they don't even know this person in real life. So they're judging this person based solely off this content that the person's put together. It's just, I think that shit's weird, man. Y'all need to cut that out. All right, guys. So
It depends on the context. I don't know. I feel like I need more context for that.
that's what I got for you in this video. I just wanted to make a quick video about this topic. I wanted to make this video last week and I wasn't going to make it, but then I thought maybe you should make it. So I do want to make this an open discussion because it takes you guys' opinions. It takes you guys' actions, just like it takes our opinions and our actions. I don't think that the community is as bad as people are trying to make it seem.
Like Dame.
I do think that there are some issues that we could clean up. Us.
Bro, I think there's a lot more to be added to this. For instance, like I think there needs to be a higher standard for tutorials. I mean, I know goes against all the infighting shit, but there's definitely a problem with tutorial videos. Like there's like for instance, Busy is like the biggest tutorial channel and his videos are the fucking worst out of any tutorial channel. There needs to be some sort of like standard, bro. Like, I don't know. Or people need to like hold him to like more like a better standard. Like he needs to know like, hey, this shit sucks. People need to stop like, I don't know, feeding it.
Especially us as the content creators and you guys too as the subscribers. So make sure if you guys do like this content though, you drop a whole elbow on that like button, hit subscribe and that notification bell so every time we bring you guys a new video.
Please, for the love of God, hit the like button or subscribe. Or please, for the love of God, donate. But yeah, it's been fun, guys. It's always fun.